a note on the paradox of choice. Paradox is a good word, and then counterintuitive is what I would associate with this wonderful book. Because we all think that, I guess, that having more choices is wonderful. If we can select from a multitude of options, well, great. And indeed, the freedom to choose is key. Freedom is also the key word in there. But it's more complicated. Barry Schwartz starts this account with the way he went on shopping for jeans. And he was, I think, surprised to find that he can have jeans that are pre-washed or not, that large in shape or not. They can have a high or lower waistband. They can be in a multitude of colors and styles and textures and I guess prices. I don't remember about that. In fact, the choice was so great that it was overwhelming. And indeed, this is in fact the key, the message of this great book. Having too much choice can be overwhelming. And it makes sense once you read or listen to, I had a chance to listen to the audio version of this book. You discover that, you understand that it can be stressful. I mean, having to buy jeans, for instance, and find that you have to select not out of 3 choices, but hundreds out there. It can be so stressful, and indeed stress is a factor in getting old, in becoming negative, and it's so bad that I need not insist on that, we all know it. Studies went even further and discovered that it's counterproductive to use choice, to offer too much choice. In what sense? For instance, they looked at the samples, the free sampling technique in various department stores, supermarkets, and they discovered this. When people were given choices for jams, cheese, whatever, there were a few scenarios. Some scenarios were in one situation in which customers, people moving around in the department store, were offered samples of free sampling from, let's say, 5 different sorts of jam, if I remember correctly. I'm thinking 3, but I don't think it was only 3. And then in another instance, they were offered 20 or more, 30 choices. Apricot, roses, jam, whatever, you name it. And after that, they looked at the sales. And indeed, people who had only the fewer choices went on to buy more than those who were offered 20 or more choices. In other words, those with just 5 various goods to choose from didn't feel overwhelmed, whereas the others couldn't decide, felt that deciding between 20 is too much and did not go to purchase as much. And indeed, the more choices we have, the more difficult, next to impossible, it becomes in various situations. And that's the conclusion of this great book.